attention going.
What's going on, guys? Appreciate you joining me on the Civility Mindset channel. Today I brought in both of my 22 rifles, and I just want to talk a little bit about them, but more so especially about one. Alright, so this, as you guys know, has been probably my favorite and always will remain my favorite rifle. This is the Smith & Wesson MMP 1522. This thing is awesome. It's a 16-inch rifle. It is probably the coolest trainer I've ever dealt with, and I absolutely love this thing. As you can see, I've decked it out. There's literally nothing else I could probably put on this thing but maybe a peck or something, which I would never do. But this thing balls to a wall. It is awesome. It's a lot of fun. I actually almost barely ever clean it. If you ever, if you can take a look in there, if you notice, there's a whole lot of powder still on this thing. I go to this thing is almost already about to fail. Once it starts to stick a little bit, I clean it real fast, and then I get this thing going again. I kind of want to take this thing to its limit because I'm going to end up inevitably buying another one and then just keeping that one safe and secure. But for right now, this is my trainer, and I absolutely love this thing and will never take it out of my arsenal. This is going to eventually be my son's, and the next one that I purchase will also be, just for a trainer or for family purposes only. But this thing really is an awesome, awesome weapon. But this little guy right here, I cannot tell you how much fun this is and how awesome this little thing is. So I built this for my son out of spare parts. I just noticed that obviously a 16-inch, it's too much for a kid. He's 4 years old, and holding it for him was beginning to be just kind of boring. I didn't want him to get bored of shooting, so inevitably I ended up opting to build him a rifle. So I just want you guys to know, since this is the one I'm talking about, this one's clear, it's check clear. This weapon right here has, it's been pretty much, it's a hodgepodge, built from scratch. I have, a Palmetto State upper because, let's face it, I don't plan on ever using this as a 5.56. Even though it's a conversion kit, I could use it as a 5.56, not doing that. It's going to stay 22. It's just going to stay as is, and this thing is just going to be a cool, kick-ass little rifle. But, what I did was I used on the inside regular standard issued mil-spec trigger. I had a jamming issue, and it was due to the trigger not being fully polished. So I ended up swapping one out. I tossed the other one out. It was just garbage anyway, and now I'm having absolutely no issues with this thing, and it's awesome. But right now I ended up finally getting in the handguards that I wanted prior to the video that I might even do this in with. I might just incorporate some video for you to see me shooting this thing. But this has, it's such an awesome little thing. And what I want to talk about most is the CMMG 22 conversion kit. So the CMMG, which they don't sponsor me, I just bought it and put it together. But the CMMG 22 conversion kit is pretty sick. What I had noticed is using my Smith & Wesson magazines, it did not like it. It had too much play, and it was a whole lot of jams going on there. It was just bad. So what I ended up doing was, if you notice here, there is a clip on the inside, quite literally a clip, paper clip, right on the end. I don't know, I'm hoping you can see it from here, but this clip, what it does, it actually it enabled the magazine to work without moving as much as it did. It was just, it had way too much wiggle room. It was not meant for this, and it is what it is. But the moment I added this little clip, it just fixed itself perfectly. And the way you can actually switch mags, everything works just right, honestly. So it's nice. I ended up going on Amazon and I bought like 1,000 of these for like $8. So if I ever have an issue, which I'm going to inside here, usually I put batteries for the rear optics. Usually I put a couple tools, and so I will put at least 3 or 4 of them in here just in case, so that if I ever had to, you know, use it for some reason, or my son ended up needing to use it and it broke, swap out real fast, done and done, don't even stress it. So I just, like I said, guys, this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. This this weapon, I've already shot multiple, at least like 500 rounds. I have another 500 rounds to go through before I call it safe. My son is going to come out shooting with me this weekend, and I'm going to let him use this. And what's nice is I ended up going with this Magpul MOE setup because I can hold this at this portion of the rifle, whether it be like this. Well, I can't do that because it's blocked, but I can hold it while my son puts his hands here or up here. Where he likes to grab is usually right here because he's, again, 4 years old. So when he grabs here, I can hold here and allow him to shoot and hold this onto his chest, and he can develop the muscle memory, the skills, and the ability to look downrange and fire on a platform such as this. And when he gets older, he's able to use all my AR-15s without hesitation. So what's nice is I will be able to eventually put him onto the 16-inch 22 and then eventually the 5.56 in due time. So yeah, guys, I don't know if you've ever wanted to do one of these, but I can honestly say I will never shoot 5.56 regularly ever again. I love my rifles, I love my 5.56s, and I will use those at least once a month just to make sure that my shots are on point, my rifles are working correctly, and I'm getting good practice with the guys that I shoot with. But when it comes to practice on my own, the repetitions and everything like that, I am no longer using 5.56 because it's a waste of money and a waste of time. You can get the same reps, the same outcome with 22 and repetitions of 22, getting right on sight pictures and right on target, and you will inevitably see that there's almost no difference except for kick, which, great, sure, yes, that is a big difference. But when you have a 16-inch, when you have a 10.5 with a can on it, you're not going to see much difference between a 22 like this, especially this, because I can't, if you notice, I can't put it on my shoulder. This thing would be right in my eye. Right here is where I put this, and there's enough kick on here because it's a 7-inch barrel that it's almost emulating the same thing. So by the time, being, you know, the 16-inch rifle, by the time I have it here and it's moving by, let's say if this was a 5.56, that small jerk and me having to pull it real tight, it's really only a small jerk like that. It's not much movement. So it's the same exact thing that you would get with this this 22 versus a 5.56. When I'm firing, you'll notice that there's quite a bit of movement, but it's completely stable and it's completely manageable. So this is just an option for you guys to try to both mitigate on cost and to get a lot of reps in. We're living in a world today where we see a lot of corruption going on, and people are just hiking up prices left and right because they can, not because they need to. So it's time to start cutting costs as well. And if you're a person who, like me, purchases 5.56 in bulk, buy your 5.56 once a month. But make sure you get a little bit of 22 in there too, so you can go on places and find, I don't know, maybe $500 or so for like 5,000 rounds of 22, and that will last you legitimately almost 6 months. I mean, for me, a little bit less because I shoot so often, but for you guys, it should be 6 months to a year that you go through 5,000 rounds of 22. Getting a lot of reps, shooting as much as you can, and this this is, to me, the best option that I've found on the market is the CMMG 22 conversion kit, so that this way you don't have to spend money on a new rifle like I have done plenty, or build a rifle. This way, if you already have one, swap that in, get it done. And they you know, there's places like Palmetto State Armory that have the conversion kits plus 3 magazines. That's not a bad deal. And it was like 160 something, came out to like 180 something, almost $200. But I mean, it's up to you. You buy $1,000 rifle, or you spend $200 on a 22 conversion kit and call it a day. Up to you. I don't know what kind of money you got, and if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Also, there's other companies out there who do this kind of stuff, like Tippmann. Tippmann is like an $800, $900 rifle for a 22. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. That's just, to me, it's just outrageous. But I get it, their quality is great and that's cool, but that Smith & Wesson M&P, it was literally like 4 something. So if you're like me and you run cans and you run you know, 10.5s or close to 16 or 16-inch rifles, do yourself a favor, get a 16-inch rifle and go to town on it. But if you're also looking for something like this to train your kids, this is the option to go with. So if you need any, you know, if you need any answers on any questions that you might have, by all means, I'll definitely let you know what I use, what I have on here. There's nothing super expensive. This whole build probably cost me under $700 to make, and I honestly have an awesome little rifle here that does not give me any problems other than the ones that did occur, which if you look up on my video prior to this, I did do another video on this, and yeah, there was some jams, but it wasn't due to the BCG in here. It wasn't due to the CMMG 22 conversion kit. It was due to the trigger that was in here, and I swapped it out, and now I'm having absolutely no issues. But anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys this and how awesome this thing has turned out. And I really hope, if you guys are going to plan on doing something like this, you know, keep me posted, keep me informed, tell me what you guys use and what you like about it, because if there's other conversion kits out there that are better than this CMMG one, I would love to know about it, because I want my kids to be using the best, and the people that I train as well, I want them to try to use the best, because when you get to 5.56 and 22.23, 22s, you obviously know that there's a lot of jamming and there's a lot of things that go on with this that can prepare you for simple things down the line with 5.56 and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is an amazing platform to learn on, and I really want my kids and the people I train to train with the best. But so far, for under $200, this CMMG thing is it's just awesome. So anyway, guys, that's my review right now. So hopefully in the future you guys will see more of this being shot, because I might steal it from my son again like I did the other one. But I'm kidding, I'm not. But when he starts shooting this, I will post those videos and you guys will be able to see his progress. Eventually, is growing as a shooter at 3 to 4 years old now. So, you know, one step at a time, right? So come over here, this way right here.
My laser thing.
I know. But Daddy's just going to show you how to look down the rifle and shoot, okay? Okay? So when you stand, I want you to look down straight center. Look at me only. Look down straight center. And when you see the red dot on the bad guy, that's when you click open, fire, and shoot, okay? Then you don't worry about anything else. You just worry about the bad guy, the red dot, and your trigger, and how well you're holding it there, okay? So watch Daddy. Okay? You see how Daddy didn't look anywhere else? All right, come on, let's go up. All right, so Daddy just put up a new target. You're gonna shoot this guy right here, okay? Don't worry about the bugs. Hey, look at me. Don't worry about the bugs. But we're gonna shoot this target right here. Now let's go put on your glasses. Come over here. Come back, puppy. Come on. All right. I'm going to load up the next magazine for you. All you got to do is put the red dot on the bad guy, and then you start firing when you're ready. No, 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 no. This always has to go on your shoulder. And you always straight, straight, straight. Good job. When you're ready, it's on fire.
I'm ready.
Go ahead. No, 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 no. You look down here, always. Because when you're just shooting anywhere, you can kill a good person. You always look here and put this on the bad guy. Don't look anywhere else. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Put the red dot on the bad guy. Here, Christian, then use 2 fingers like you were doing before. Use 2 fingers. There you go. Yeah. Oh, look down the bad guy. Always looking at the bad guy, okay? In here. Yep. Good. Go, go, go. Oh, we're out. All right, so remember, you're going to hold this towards the bad guy, okay? Daddy's going to charge it for you. And then I'm going to help you hold it. Come here. Yep, so come here. Put it on your shoulder. Put it on your hand. Yep, yep. Hold it like you would. No, 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 no. Whoa! All right, hold it like that. All right. Are you ready to fire?
Yeah.
Is the red dot on the bad guy?
Yeah.
Okay, stand forward a little. There you go. All right, Daddy will help you hold the shoot. Go ahead, go faster. You gotta look. You gotta look. If you're not shooting and looking, it's not gonna hit the right person. Go ahead. Keep going. Hold on. So we have a jam or we're done. So we're done. Now, I'm gonna, no, look, stop. You see how it's empty?
Yeah.
There's nothing in it. So now we have to put the mag down. Look, Christian, pay attention, please. Then we take the mag, put in another one, and we engage the next magazine. Okay. Hold up. Yeah. All right, where's the hand? Puppy, what are you doing with your hand? Where's the trigger? Right. So put this on your shoulder. There you go. Go ahead. And ready when you fire. It's already on fire. Shoot, Christian.
I'm ready.
So shoot. Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead. Keep going. No. Pay attention. Yeah. Good job. All right. All done.
Yeah.
You did great.
Yeah, now it's check.
Yep. Give me 5. All right. So let's go check what you did.
Oh my.
Yeah.
God.
You did good. All right. You had a few misses, but when you keep the red dot on, look how good you do. All right, guys, so we're done shooting for today. Christian and I are going home. We're going to cook steaks. We're going to grill, and I hope you guys had a happy Labor Day. So, Christian, tell the guys happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
All right, get out there and train.
Get out there, train.
Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.
I love you guys. Say peace.
Be safe.
Be safe. Peace.
Peace. All right, guys.